Hey everyone, and welcome to the $1 million portfolio journey. It is the 13th of August 2025. It's around 12:45 here in London, and I'm gonna do my investment for the day. So basically what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna be investing £250 into the stock market through my ISA, and I'm going to be purchasing Tesla shares again. But before I do that, I'm just going to have a little portfolio update to see how things are going, and then I'm just going to drill down to the companies to see how Tesla, MicroStrategy and Nvidia are doing. So let's do this. So let's have a look at the portfolio now. So my general investment account just under 49k, my stocks and shares ISA just over 28.5k, and my self-invested personal pension just over 52k. So not a lot of movement since yesterday. It's been hovering around this area for a while now, so I'm waiting for a breakout to happen. But before the breakout, I'm trying to invest as much money as possible into the companies. So that's the portfolio update. Now let's drill down and check how the companies are doing. So let's have a look at Tesla first. So Tesla pre-market today is up around 0.39%. It's trading around $342.18. Remember, just about a month ago this was around $300, so it's made a good recovery, and there's a buy signal as well to show it could possibly go to 360 now if the market is favorable and Tesla can maintain its upwards momentum. So it's a good time to buy now. I think if it reaches 360, and then if there's further news, it might even break 360, which is why I'm trying to invest as much money into Tesla as possible now. So that's Tesla. Let's have a look at MicroStrategy. So MicroStrategy again has been hovering around 3.98, $398.42. Bitcoin is at a all-time high. Pre-market it is up around 1%. I'm expecting it to go above 400 today, and if Bitcoin maintains its surge upwards and MicroStrategy can maintain its net asset value, then I think this is gonna go up. This is gonna go up quite a lot. So I'm torn between whether to invest in Tesla or MicroStrategy, but I have more conviction in Tesla, which is why I'm buying Tesla. And my price target for Tesla is higher than MicroStrategy. So in 5 years, my price target for Tesla is 3,000. My 5-year price target for MicroStrategy is 2,800. So the risk return is better for Tesla at the moment. So I'm going to be investing in Tesla. So let's have a look at Nvidia now. So Nvidia is doing really well. It's at an all-time high 183.09. Pre-market is kind of flat last 1 month. It's been hovering. It's got a resistance around 183, so if it breaks that, it'll probably go to 200. So I'm not going to be buying more Nvidia. I think it's quite high at the moment. I know it will come down to around 150, and maybe I will load up more at that levels. If it goes down even lower than 150, then that's even better. So those are my companies, Tesla, Strategy and Nvidia. So I'm going to be investing in Tesla now. So before I do that, I'm going to top my ISA account. So let's have a look at my ISA allowance, which can be seen on the top right hand corner. So I have £11,228 and 98 pence remaining that I can invest in this tax year, and the tax year will be finishing in April 2026. So I've got a lot of time to get to this, fill this allowance up, but I'm going to try and get there as soon as possible. And then I've got my partner's allowance, my wife's allowance, and then my kids' allowance as well. So I want to maximize the tax-free allowance as much as possible. So let me top up the ISA account with another £250. and then I'm going to be buying a share in Tesla. So I'm going to be buying £250 worth of shares in Tesla. Okay, so I'm just going to continue, and hopefully that should be done because transfers are instantaneous between bank account and free trade, which is the broker that I use. So yep, so the 250 is here in my ISA account. I'm gonna put a buy order in for Tesla pre-market at £250, and let me just double check. Okay, so £250 and 37 pence. So that's going to buy me 0.9876 shares in ISA. So I'm going to review the order, put the order through. Okay, so the buy order is complete. It says order status complete. Total cost 249.99. Number of shares 0.9878. Price per share £342 and 10 pence. The FX rate is 1.35171, so it's gone up, which is good. FX fees 97 and commission is 0. So that's done. I bought another share in Tesla. So slowly but surely, I'm accumulating as many shares as possible in these companies. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow as well. So I'm going to be buying another £250 worth of Tesla, and I'm going to keep on doing this until I reach my goal. So for anyone who's new to my YouTube channel, the goal of this portfolio is to get to $1 million as soon as possible. When I take into account all the portfolios that I have, that my family have, we are at around $200,000, so 5x away from $1 million. So I want to get to $1 million as soon as possible. So that's the first goal, and I have 4 very simple rules. I'm just going to quickly run through the rules. The first rule is I'm a long-term investor, so anything that I buy now, I won't sell for the next 5 years, and I'll try and keep it for the next 10 years. And when I say not sell, I mean, whatever I put into the portfolio, I won't take it out. I may rotate from my general investment account to my stocks and shares ISA account, or I may rotate between Nvidia shares into Tesla shares, but I will always be invested in these 3 companies. So that's the first rule. Second rule is I'm going to invest very aggressively. So I'm going to try and invest £250 every day, and I'm going to try and increase that to 500 and maybe even £1,000 every day the stock market is open, depending on how well I can manage my finances and how well I can make the money. So that's rule number 2, invest aggressively. Rule number 3 is invest in very volatile stocks. So I invest in Tesla, Strategy and Nvidia, and these stocks could half in a matter of weeks, or 2x in a matter of weeks as well. So you have to be prepared with the volatility. So I'm prepared with that. I've got plenty of practice. I'm not gonna lie, it is painful once it goes down, but you just have to believe in your thesis. You have to believe in what your long-term price targets are, and when you kind of make yourself immune to the regular daily movements and you focus on the long-term goal, it doesn't hurt as much. So finally, the last rule is I always invest in a tax efficient way. So basically what I do is I always invest in my ISA account, my SIP account. So with my ISA account, I get a I'm free of capital gains tax. So if I sell my position at a later date and I make a big gain, I won't have to pay any capital gains tax. And I also try to maximize my SIP allowance as well. So if I'm investing in my pension, I always get tax relief from the government, and when I do realize the gains in the future, then I'll only take a tax, an amount that is within my tax allowance, so I don't have to pay any tax on that amount. And I also get to crystallize 25% of my pension tax free, which is a bonus as well. So again, everything is going in the right direction. It's just a matter of being diligent, investing regularly, and believing in these companies, and just keep plugging away. That's my mantra now. Just keep plugging away. It seems as though I'm getting nowhere, but there will be movement soon, hopefully upwards or downwards. Whatever happens, I'm going to be invested. So yeah, that's my plan. And going forward, join me on my journey. I have just over 1,000 subscribers now. I'm trying to hit the 2,000 level, so please join me and see if you can go on a journey of your own, because I started with £1 a month, and then I quickly ramped it up to £100 a month. Then once I believed in my companies, I started to invest like £100 every week, and then £100 every day the market is open, and I kept on increasing it like that, and it became a virtuous cycle of trying to increase my income. So whenever I earn some money, I set aside some money for taxation and household expenses. Once I've done that, then the remaining amount I try to invest into the stock market. It is hard, and I have been not investing for the past month because I've started a business, and also I went on a holiday. But going forward for the next 10 months at least, my aim is to invest at least 5k into the stock market every month. My aspirational amount is 10k. So I'm trying to maintain this level, because I think the next 10 month is gonna hopefully not be a big shot upwards. It might even be a bear market, it might even go down. But I think after 10 months, once everything has uh everything has straightened out, hopefully the portfolio should start rising significantly. I'm expecting to hit the 1 million mark between 2027 and 2028. If I can get there sooner, that's even better. And that once I hit the $1 million mark, then I'm gonna have other goals like hitting the 10 million mark, and then 100 million mark. So who knows, I'm just gonna keep on trying and see how things go. So that's it for today. Join me tomorrow for another portfolio update, and I will see you. I will bring another video to you tomorrow. So have a great day. Take care. Bye.